calling Riverstone AMC. This is Kevin. How may I help you today?
Hello, Kevin. Kevin,
Yes.
is this the movie theater?
Yes.
That's wonderful. My name is Moira, and I was wondering, I was going to bring my home health care worker and his family to the movies tonight, and I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. Do you allow dogs into the theater?
We do not allow dogs into the theater.
But this is a service dog. He's not normal like other dogs.
Service animals are an exception to the rule. We compliant with all U.S. laws involving service animals.
Okay, do I have to have some sort of special paperwork? Because, I mean, he is a service animal, but, you know, he's my special service animal that I need, and he's not AKC registered, if you know what I mean.
So when it comes to service animals, they need to be they need to be registered with the either I think it's the state system or the disability services as a service animal.
Well, he's got like a little vest he wears. It's a small dog. It's a black dog, if that matters. But you know, I know he's because of his, you know, because of the color, he's not allowed in some places. But he is a service animal to me.
Well, I mean, like if he is a service animal and he has like the registration as a service animal, then the only questions we can ask you are what service does he provide, and is he a service animal?
He provides me moral support all the time. He's very supportive.
Well, if he's an emotional support animal, that's a different classification.
Hold on a second. My home, because I'm senior. You know, I'm almost 80 years old. Let me get my home health care worker, Junteepee, on the phone.
Sure.
He can probably better explain it. Junteepee,
yeah,
absolutely.
Come
to the phone, please. Oh, Junteepee, come on. The man would like to speak to you. Junteepee.
Yes, hello. Am I speaking with?
Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm with the Riverstone AMC.
Hello, Kevin. My name is
Junteepee. This is Devin. Devin is
on
on the phone, Junteepee. Are you the manager, sir?
Yeah, I'm one of the managers.
That's perfect.
She had questions about her animal. Is her dog a service animal?
Yes, I believe they call something. She called him something like I'm not well versed on the verbiage for it. Emotional support animal.
His name is Tippins.
Yes, yes, Moira. Thank you. That's not what the man is asking.
Yeah, if he is an emotional support animal, that's a different classification, and we don't allow those. But if it's a service animal, like it provides a function, like it registers if her diabetes is going off or if her heart has stopped or something like that.
So are you saying that you need his papers? You're going to stop us and you're going to check him for his papers?
No, I'm not going to check for.
Right now, sir. Sir, I lived through the Holocaust, and I don't think I could put up with that again.
No, hold on. I'm not asking. Nobody is ever going to ask for their papers.
Or is it because
businesses can't?
Because he's black?
No, it's because we don't allow dogs in, but service animals have a special classification by the state and federal departments. We allow service animals in because they are registered to perform a medical function. That's something that that's a disability care. That nationwide everybody recognizes.
Jimsy, can you tell him he's got the vest? We bought the vest. There's nothing more that this dog needs. Jimsy, just let him know.
Yeah, he's wearing some type of identification, but we did have him registered and something ESA registration.
And remember, he was in the dog show last year.
Okay, so I believe ESA is emotional support animal, which is it's a different classification. It's not a service animal. It doesn't have the same functionality as a service animal. But if you tell me he's a service animal, because I don't know what papers you have filed for him. I don't know. I don't know. I can't ask for those papers anyway. If you tell me he's a service animal, I will have to assume that he is a service animal, and he is allowed in as a service animal.
Okay, so if Moira were to come to the movie theater and have the dog, and
we wanted to see one of the movies,
and she does tell you
which movies? Does it matter which movie?
Service animal. There are legal ramifications hindering you from asking any further question other than whether the dog is a service animal or if he is not a service animal.
Basically, there's a very, very, very restrictive list of questions that we're allowed to ask. One of those questions is it a service animal? And one of the other questions is, what service does it provide? That's just to help us understand what that service animal is doing. Beyond that, if it's a service animal, I have to assume that it is a service animal, and I have to take your word for that. That's ADA, the American Disabilities Association.
Well, that's very admirable of you. If someone like Moira wants to come in, he's not asking you if the dog bark. He's not asking these questions of you.
No.
I just want to make sure that the dog can bark. Yeah. It's okay.
Moira, Moira, please listen. The man explained to you this. You have an emotional support dog, and if your morality complex is not pointing north, and you want to tell the man this is a service animal, he cannot ask you any further question. Okay, so if you want to fucking lie to this man about your dog, that is what you can do. You understand me?
I think I understand. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, the only thing that we can do about service animals is if they do disrupt the show, for instance, barking excessively or making too much noise, we can ask you to leave for that reason. But beyond having it in the building, if you tell me it's a service animal, I assume it's a service animal.
But if the dog was barking for a medical reason?
Service animals are usually done for medical reasons or disabilities. If it's a seeing eye dog.
If the dog had a medical reason.
If the dog has a medical reason, I mean, there's. I hope that the dog doesn't have any medical reasons, but.
Moira, if there's a medical emergency in the middle of the movie, there's going to be bigger problems than being asked to leave. You understand?
Yeah.
But the way I like to say it's like who really rescued who, you know? Because he's got his own issues. He will have diarrhea sometimes. I mean, and he barks sometimes. He has seizures. I just want to make sure everything is okay, you know.
I understand that, and it's for health code reasons that we don't allow dogs within the theater. But again, service animals are an exception to all of those rules. So if you tell us he's a service animal, unless he is disruptive, we will assume he is a service animal.
Well, I guess hopefully God isn't watching later when we meet. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
All right. Is there any other questions I can answer for you?
Well, I was wondering what movies are playing tonight around maybe 6 o'clock.
Give me a moment.
Like good ones, you know, that Junesy's going to have his kids and his wife. I mean, I wish he'd just leave the little bastards at home, but, we're going to take them. They're probably louder than the dogs, too, honestly.
All right. So our list of movies, I just want to start with, our list of movies are available online.
Can you do them in alphabetical order, please? Because I kind of have a thing where I like to start low and build up.
Sure. Again, for the descriptions of these movies, some of them I honestly have no idea what they are, but I can tell you that all descriptions are online at amctheaters.com. We have Avatar, Fire and Ash. We have Crime 101. We have Goat. We have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. I Can Only Imagine 2. Melania.
What was that one? The other one? Are you doing these in alphabetical order, by the way? Because I kind of missed one, and now I'm not sure if they're still in order.
Yes, I'm still going in alphabetical order.
Okay. I'm writing these down. Can you start over just one more time, please?
Sure.
I'm getting my notebook out.
Yeah. I have Avatar, Fire and Ash. I have Crime 101. I have Goat.
And how do you spell that one?
GOAT.
Goat, Moira, goat, like the animal. You understand this, man?
DOAD. I got it. Keep going.
GOAT.
But that one's out of order. That one's out of order as far as alphabetical order goes.
No, it's with a G. You understand? This man not say B like bubble. This man said G like goat, like ba. You understand?
He didn't say B. He said D.
No, he said G. Goat.
D like dog.
G like goat.
G like this man is going to get off the phone if you don't open your ears. You understand?
Understood. I get it now. Okay. Carry on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We have Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. That's the full title.
Oh, that one sounds pretty good. What's that about?
I have no idea. That one's new to the theater.
I figured maybe you were some type of like movie aficionado.
I haven't been in a movie aficionado in a hot minute, but I usually know some of them. That one's brand new, so I haven't gotten a chance to dig into the description on that.
What kind of? All right, let me ask you another question, and this one might sound a little weird. My husband, God rest his soul, he was in the Pacific in World War II, and he's, like I said, unfortunately, he's no longer with us. He wasn't a fan of the Asians, and the dog doesn't really like them either. So are there any movies that maybe would have, and I know this sounds crazy, but maybe less Asians? Like in the theater, not in the movie. I mean, we prefer not on the screen too, but less in the theater too.
That I have zero control over. I don't have any foreign films or Japanese films.
Yeah, well, no, I mean like you probably see a lot of people that come to the movies. Like, like is there one that maybe less Asians come to?
Not like specifically.
I'm just worried about this dog. But it's okay. Keep going with the list, though. I'm writing it down.
I have I Can Only Imagine 2. I have Melania.
Oh, that one sounds like it might have a lot of Asians.
Melania? It's about the First Lady.
Oh, I thought you meant like Moulin Rouge. Yeah, Melania.
No,
that would probably have
Melania.
no Asians in it, right?
Probably. I would venture to say that is not a film that appeals to that demographic.
Understood. Continue.
We have Mimics. We have The Mortuary Assistant.
Oh, that one sounds a little creepy.
It's a horror film. It's a horror film based off of a horror video game.
Well, would that be too creepy for the children, you think?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little. It's a little on the harsher side.
Well, I can tell you. Hold on, Junzi just walked away. Those little bastards, they like weird stuff anyway. I mean, do you think they might like it? These kids these days, they like sick shit. I don't know what's wrong with them.
That's possible if they like horror films. Again, it's based on a video game.
Movie?
As long as they had accompaniment, yeah.
Okay, very good.
There's Redux.
Is it? You say Redux?
Yeah,
is that about
REDUX.
Like ductwork or something?
No, Redux. Let's see what Redux.
It sounds like it might be about ductwork or something. And ductwork calls, I just don't like them.
It's a science fiction. Yeah, it's a science fiction film written, directed by Kevin and Matthew McCanus. Stars Michaela McCannis as a woman who obsessively and repeatedly kills her daughter's murderers in a parallel universe.
Oh, yeah, I think the kids, I don't know if they should be watching that one, but I'll talk to Jonesy and the wife about it. Like, so you're saying as long as the kids are there, they can see these weird movies?
Yeah, as long as they have accompaniment, they can see the movies, because it's 17 and older to purchase for themselves.
What if I don't want to see the movies? Like, the adults don't want to go see these weird movies, but the kids do.
You can purchase tickets for them as long as they have adult accompaniment.
Okay, that's fair. And not a lot of Asians in that one either?
Not to my knowledge.
Perfect. I love that. Okay.
And then we have Wuthering. Well, we have Solo Mio, which is a rom-com, a romantic comedy. And then we have Wuthering Heights.
What was the horny one you just said a minute ago?
The Wuthering Heights?
The rom-com?
Oh, rom-com, Solo Mio.
What is that, like a French one?
No, a lot of people think it is, but let me pull up.
I mean,
Solo
it
Mio.
sounds kind of gay.
It is a romantic comedy directed by Chuck Kinney, written by Patrick Kinney. Find out. I believe that a man is left abandoned at an altar during a wedding in Italy, leaving behind a note explaining why she's not ready for marriage. Unable to find her, he continues with the activities planned for the group tour, attending them alone. Along the way, he's comforted by two married couples who confide in their own relationships are far from perfect.
Are they same-sex marriages or couples that are in the movie? Because if they are, I don't think I would be interested.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, because it kind of sounds like it would be. Let me, just 1 second. Junteepee, come back down here real quick, and let's figure this thing out, and we can get these tickets ordered. They're very busy. Junetee, come on, and bring my cigarettes down with you.
I don't see your cigarettes anywhere. They put them in your purse.
No, I bet you little kids took them again. I saw them sneaking outside yesterday.
They never took your cigarettes the first time. You keep blaming them. That is you forgetting where you are placing your belongings. Do not blame my children for your shortcomings, Moira. Please hurry up with the man here. I'm sure he has a busy day on his schedule.
He's gonna. Which one do you want to do? So that way we could just pay for this thing and we can pick the tickets up when we get there.
I cannot order tickets over the phone. There's no way for me to do that. You'll have to either order when you get here or order online.
I'll get my notebook with the card number while you're talking to Jonesy. We'll figure this thing out. Jonesy, he's gonna tell you the list again.
Yeah, I can't. There's no way for me to order tickets for her over the phone. She'll have to pick them up, order them.
Moira, you hear the man? They cannot take your money over the phone. We're going to have to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, obviously, he can't take my money over the phone. I'm gonna give him the card number.
I can't do that either.
You're not understanding the man. Okay.
Hold on, getting my purse.
No, you're not listening. This is why. Look, there's your cigarettes too, right there in your own purse. You blame my children for taking your things. This man cannot take your money. You understand?
Yeah, Junteepee, in this country, we don't really use money anymore. It's not cash. I use cards.
I can't take a card over the phone either.
So did she select a movie?
Card, the card number.
That's correct. No, I can't take the card number over the phone either. Everything has to go through my registers, but the registers, they have to be done in person.
So
unless you're ordering online.
I can order the tickets online. Did she say a movie she was interested in?
She did not indicate one that she was particularly interested in, but yeah, you can order them online. You can go to amctheaters.com.
Which one? You said one probably would have less Asians at it. Which one did you say you recommend?
That would probably be Melania.
Is that the movie
Melania.
about the First Lady?
Yeah.
Moira,
no, it's about the Mulan with the girl coming to.
I'm not going to take my children to see Donald Trump's wife on the theater. I'm not going to do that. You need to pick another movie.
Oh.
Solo Mio is highly recommended.
Is that like the number 2 least Asian movie you have?
Well, I don't have anything that are labeled anti-Asian or anything like that. So
no,
I would recommend
not anti-Asians. I personally have nothing wrong with them. I'm sure they're wonderful people, but the dog is likely to bark if there's Asians on the screen or in the theater.
I can't control that. I mean, one of my employees is Asian, so. But I don't have anything
Would they be working tonight?
I believe so. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If we left the dog in the car in the parking lot, would there be any ramifications for that?
You can't leave a dog in a car for 4 hours.
No movie is 4 hours,
Even Devin knows that.
Yeah. I have given you the information I can give. I have to get to my other customers.
Could you, if we bring the dog in, could you watch the dog while we go see the movie?
That is not there's no way I could do that. I am so sorry.
We cannot just crack the window.
Cracking the window, that is a personal decision. I don't believe that the weather is going to be in a situation that would be detrimental to the dog, but that is a choice that you guys are going to make.
So you would say that's okay, so we can crack the window.
Yeah. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful day.
Just
Thank
one
you
more
for
thing,
your
sir.
help, Kevin.